Hey everyone, and to all of my Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, and to all of my totally awesome rocking dudes and dudettes. It's your girl Claire again. I hope that you are all doing well, and I'm back again with another video. So, yeah. Scotland has lifted its recently introduced restrictions on large outdoor events. The announcement will allow spectators to attend concerts in stadiums, and rugby fans can attend Scotland's Six Nations game. Nicola Sturgeon has announced that the attendance limit on outdoor events will be lifted from Monday the 17th of January. Since Christmas, only 500 people have been allowed to attend such events. Monday the 17th of January, anyone who had a second dose more than 4 months ago may also have received a booster be considered fully vaccinated. As will be subject to remove these along with the need for 1 metre social distancing indoors and table service and hospitality venues on the 24th of January. This will be subject to confirmation on Tuesday the 18th of January. In the meantime, these and other current restrictions remain in place. People are asked not to have indoor gatherings with more than 3 households. Shops and businesses to take measures to limit the spread of COVID. Care home visits limited to 2 households. Employees have a legal duty to let staff work from home. Face coverings are compulsory on public transport, most indoor spaces. Across the UK, anyone who tests positive for COVID can now enter self-isolation after 7 days instead of the previous 10. Compulsory face coverings in most indoor public venues, including theatres and cinemas, as well as on public transport and in shops and hairdressers, but not in pubs or restaurants or venues, such as gyms where it's not practical. People should work from home if they can and are advised to take lateral flow tests before entering any high-risk settings. People must show that they're vaccinated, have recently tested negative or are exempt to gain entry to nightclubs and other events. All school staff and pupils should take 2 lateral flow tests a week, and pupils have to wear face coverings in class until the 26th of January at the earliest. Social distancing of 2 metres in all premises open to the public and in workplaces. Gatherings limited to 6 people in premises such as hospitality venues, cinemas and theatres. Licensed premises to take additional measures to protect customers and staff. Nightclubs must close. An excess COVID pass needed for entry to cinemas, theatres and concert halls. Working from home whenever possible. Compulsory face coverings in schools and public transport and in shops and hospitals. Secondary school pupils are asked to test for COVID 3 times a week. Advice to wear masks in pubs and restaurants when not eating or drinking. Nightclubs are closed. Dancing in all hospitality venues not allowed. All indoor standing events not allowed. Hospitality venues can offer table service only. A maximum of 6 people allowed at a table, or 10 from a single household. Businesses must take measures to achieve 2 metre social distancing and to promote use of face coverings. Household mixing should also be limited to a maximum of 3 households. Face coverings compulsory in shops, indoor city venues and visitor attractions, public transport and other settings. Pupils must wear face coverings in school buildings as well as on school transport. Staff are encouraged to wear masks in school areas where they can't socially distance. Restrictions on large outdoor events in Scotland will come to an end on the 17th of January. Expected that rules on indoor events and venues, including the need for table service and hospitality premises, will be lifted a week later. These limits will be removed from Monday the 17th of January. Restrictions were introduced for pubs, restaurants and other indoor places on the 27th of December. There should be no more than 3 households in a group. Nightclubs also have to close, although they can stay open if they operate as a pub with table service and distancing. People being asked to limit the number of contacts they have, and no more than 3 households gather in groups indoors. Businesses are legally required to take the steps to reduce COVID, including bringing back physical distancing and screens. Also, a legal requirement for employees to enable staff to work from home when possible. Adults and children over age 12 and over still have to wear face coverings in all the same indoor settings as before. People are being asked to wear masks in outdoor crowded areas. In hospitality, face coverings can be removed while dancing, drinking and dining. January brings Scotland in line with England, Wales and Northern Ireland. Anyone identified close contact and not fully vaccinated will still be asked to self-isolate. Pupils and teachers in schools must continue to wear face coverings and the 1 metre social distancing rules are in place. All school children are being asked to take lateral flow tests twice a week. All whole classes no longer need to self-isolate. Students have been asked to test before travelling to time accommodation and thereafter twice a week and before socialising with other households. It says limiting social interactions remains a sensible step. Families do socialise they are advised to meet just 2 other households and to use LFTs before gathering. Restrictions on the number of people who can attend outdoor events are going to be lifted on the 17th of January. The Scottish Government says it hopes to lift these restrictions on the 24th of January. Social distancing of 2 metres in all premises open to the public and workplaces. The rule of 6 applies in premises such as hospitality venues, cinemas and theatres. Licensed premises must take additional measures to protect customers and staff. Face coverings are required in hospitality settings. Maximum of 30 people from an unlimited number of households can meet indoors. Shoppers are asked to maintain physical distance with each other when possible. Face coverings are compulsory in shops, indoor seated venues and visitor attractions, public transport and other settings. Nightclubs are closed. Dancing in all hospitality venues not allowed. All indoor standing events not allowed. Hospitality venues provide table service only. Maximum of 6 people or 10 people from a single household are allowed at a table. Current restrictions in England don't include any limits on socialising, so friends and family are legally allowed to see each other in private homes or to meet in public places like pubs and nightclubs. So yeah, hope everyone's had a good day today. I did. I just had a pretty chilled out day because yeah, I did. Yeah, and I've also been talking to Danny, my bro, and we've had like random conversations today. It's like, I swear, that whole conversation was like, pick a random letter of the alphabet and like today's topic. It's like the letter C. It's like Cyril. Calendars and all that. And all that. So that was a pretty random conversation. But yeah, it's the balance and all that. I've also been chilling. Well, not very much. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you see, please feel free to leave a like, comment down below, share this video, and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. This has been your girl Claire saying peace out and love to all my Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, and keep on rocking. You're totally awesome rocking dudes and dudettes, and remember to always be yourself and stay loyal, my pros and progresses, and stay royal, you my princes and princesses. Good night. Have a good rest of your week, and I may catch you in the next video. Bye.